Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's episode, we're going to discuss about this lovely and very well-known SKIMS dress. I have it on me. It's very long. It has 2 straps and it's very elasticated and very easy to wear with all sorts of things. So in this episode, I am going to take you through different ways of wearing it. How do you pair it for both formal, informal looks, day to night, casual, relaxed, smart. We're gonna go from one extreme to the other one and a bit of middle stuff. Because I have to say, I might be a bit late to the game, yes, because there have been and there are a lot of videos, shorts and all of that on the social media about the SKIMS dress. But nevertheless, better late than never. I'm in now, so let's get into it. I tried within this video to include both late summer pairings and more autumnal pairings as we are in September at the time of filming. All right, so let's talk about the base outfit first, the dress itself. So within the first cutout, I just kept it simple so you can only see the dress because I'd like to discuss about a couple of points like the fit, the color, the price, quality and all of that jazz. So it's a simple pairing. You can definitely wear that on its own to a party. In the cutout you can see I paired it with my leopard high heels, which have a very nice cheeky cutout at the front, so you can see my pedicure. Ladies, you can celebrate and expose your pedicure with those sandals. Yeah, with sandals generally, which is great. Clean look, a beautiful dress. I have to say, in terms of fit, it is very complimenting. It hugs you in all the right places. It has that little bit of a siren look at the bottom. So for ladies that have wide shoulders here, that siren end of it helps balance you out. It definitely gives you an hourglass shape. It's very elasticated in terms of materials. I got the extra small. Thing is, it's not good to be too fitted because it prevents your circulation and all that jazz, but not too large because it becomes too heavy at the bottom and you want it fitted. So in terms of size, if you really want it fitted, one size smaller because it's very elasticated. Let's talk about packaging and pricing because that kind of... So this dress is not cheap, yes. It's a 78 pounds, I believe. Yeah, because I'm talking UK prices because I live in the UK. It's quite an expensive dress. The fit is excellent. The way it's cut, the way this dress is cut like this. So they done it intentionally, so it emphasizes your waistline. It's definitely an hour. The dress itself is shaped like an hourglass. 78 pounds is a lot. So for that price, I would have expected a quite, high-end sort of packaging. And I'm talking in terms of presentation, yeah. The product when it comes to the packaging. It's a very sustainable packaging, yeah, because this is supposed to... dismantle in time and all of that jazz, which is great, but it's quite simple. So it's a plastic bag which came within another plastic bag, which is a bit underwhelming. I think for the amount of money that you pay, it needs to be a bit more, luxurious, give you the feeling of wow. They can do a bit more on that. But the dress itself, I have to say, it's very cool, it's very nice, but the price, I don't know if it's really worth 78 pounds. I don't know. I mean, I'm talking me money, because for other people it might be pennies, but never mind. I'm an architect, as an architect, at least within the UK, you don't get paid very much, which is a problem within the industry, but that's another topic. This type of dress, bodycon dress, the material, the color, the cuts and all, it's a very classic type of dress and it's very flexible. You can wear it both day and night and in all sorts of ways, which I'm gonna take you through now. The first pairing includes this beautiful white basic plain shirt. This is a capsule wardrobe statement. Yes, everyone needs to have a white shirt in their wardrobe. If you don't, then borrow your husband's, your partner's, take that one for a spin. Especially when it's this type of loose fitted style, then this or your husband's shirt or your boyfriend's shirt, it doesn't really make a difference. And I think it actually might look cooler. I used to do that. Yeah, so the first pairing, it's a day pairing with this beautiful white shirt from Zara, but it's, a classic staple. You can get it from anywhere really. So a white shirt, a pair of trainers, a city bag, obviously relaxed jewelry, because I think jewelry gives it a bit of a glam and elegance to it. And there you have it. It's pretty straightforward, really. It goes very well with trainers. And because the dress is very elastic, yeah, you can lift it up a little bit just so you can highlight your ankle. And it will stay like that because it's very fitted. If it's a looser, it will fall. So that's why I'm saying, yeah, a bit fitter. In terms of trainers, I paired it with these Reebok trainers. They're quite old now. I've worn them so much. They are clean. I clean them, but they're quite old, yes. They are, I don't know, a ballerina style of trainer. They're hugging your foot, essentially, yeah? And this is what you need with this type of dress. You need a trainer that is very delicate, that hugs your foot. It's white or off-white, nude if you have it, because that will work very well. Nude will elongate your leg, and it works very well. That's a bag, and you're off. I don't know what bag I paired it with. It might have been my Russell & Bromley black bag, but yes, a city bag or whatever, and you're ready to go. So that is more of an urban city wear. If you're in a more artsy type of work environment, you can wear it there with friends in the city, in holiday. That's day pairing for you. Next up, I paired it with this blazer, which is also from Zara. It's a beautiful color. I think it's a light taupe. It's a beautiful material. It's made out of 100% lyocell. So 100% lyocell on the exterior and then viscose lining. Both of them are breathable, natural materials. Very good for summer. This is a more relaxed look. It's an old Zara blazer. Obviously, I paired it with the dress. I paired it with this beautiful Alta chain necklace from Monica Viander. This, ladies, is a classic. The Alta chain collection. I'm not working with them. This video is not sponsored by anyone, but I have to say that collection, the Lynx chain collection, this one, it's a classic. I haven't seen anywhere else, no other brand that does these links like the way they do. This, I think, in my eyes, at least, it's a classic. I would get it because you can wear it with all sorts of looks, and it gives you that edgy, elegant, yeah, classy, but yet edgy, present, fresh look. So I paired this blazer with the dress, then these Lynx chain bracelet and necklace from Monica Viander, and the Prada Galleria bag. I think this is in a size medium. This, darlings, is a second-hand but grand type of purchase that I did a while back, and I paid a fraction, not the fraction, but you know, like a third of the price that it is in store. And I think it's great. I got it from Vestia Collective. And if you want, do let me know in the comment section and I can take you through, I can have a video on it or on my bag collection and all of that. I don't have a lot of designer bags, but this is one of them because it is a classic. It's the classic office bag. And in black, you cannot go wrong because black, it's a very elegant color. Then with the gold ironmongery and details on it, gold and black. The shape is simple. Some people say it's overdone, blah, blah, blah. But honestly, no, not really. It's a classic look. It's a staple bag in the capsule wardrobe in terms of accessory. It's a staple accessory that should be part of your capsule wardrobe. If you do not afford to have this bag, then there are a lot of other bags on the high street which have the same shape and the same take to it. They give you the vibe of it. That shape and the way it's done is simple, classic, it's office. The size of it as well, it's not too big for my frame because you also need to be, when pairing bags and stuff, you need to make sure that the bag is not too small for your frame, like those mini nano bags, which I don't see the point of them, to be honest, but oh well. Or too big, so you're kind of, the bag overtakes you, and first thing that people see when they look at you is the bag. I don't want that, so you have to be very careful. But going back to the topic at hand, I paired it with this beautiful Prada Galleria bag, the Almond flats, the Melia ones from Vivaia. They're pointed, and what that does, it elongates your silhouette, your legs, and all of that, and they're the color of my skin, which again, it's great. And then that's it. That's a more relaxed look. You can wear it in the office, in the city. It's a day look. Okay, next outfit. It's more of a holiday one. I want to do another video on what's new in my wardrobe, and what's one element that is new in my wardrobe is this linen vest, which I was looking at it and was like, I can pair it with this dress. So within the cutout, you will see it's a more summery holiday type of look. Teamed it up with a pair of gladiator sandals, also from Zara, and the basket bag. So this is quite a simple, fresh, straightforward look. You can take this dress and wear it to the beach. And then depending on how you pair it, you can put some high heels in your bag and then take the vest off, and there you go, you have a night look. It's a very cool dress in terms of how many pairings can you do with it. It's quite cool. Because of the way this dress is made, I don't think you need very much to add on top of it. The dress kind of says it all. So it gives you that elegance, that instant elegance and classic look straight away because of the way it's done. And then you decide via the accessories where you want to take this further. If you wanted to make it more casual, if you wanted to make it more preppy, if you wanted to make it for day, for night, for office. But the dress itself is a classic shape, an elegant shape. Now it's up to you to decide where do you want to take it further. As a base, it's a good base. Next outfit. So for the next outfit, I teamed up the dress with this Oysho sports jumper made out of modal. It's very flowy, it's very relaxed. So this is for a more casual, relaxed, running errands type of look and all that, but I want to be sexy as well because this dress is very comfortable. So I just paired it with this, and I think a pair of Melia flats in the video, but you can definitely wear this jumper with trainers as well and a gym bag and the dress. It's very flexible. So these are the, I think, key ways in which you can pair the dress, but there are more out there. So this is another way of doing it. It's a more sporty look and yet elegant as well. The next look takes us into autumn. What I did is I paired the dress with this beautiful cropped denim jacket that I have since 2008, I think. I was in high school, believe it or not. Yes, from Bershka. I washed it so many times you can't even see the logo. You can only see the size, which is medium. It still fits. Yeah, it's an example. So this is another capsule wardrobe item, staple that everyone needs to have. Now, in terms of if you want it cropped or not, larger or fitter, but I think this one's a very good one because you can pair it with, if you're a high-waisted type of lady, you can pair this with a lot of things because most of your garments will be high-waisted anyway, and this is a very good type of jacket because it stops right at the waist, which gives you that hourglass shape and blends in with the other elements that you might have, which are all for the bottom part, which will also be high-waisted if you wear a lot of high-waisted stuff. If you don't, then maybe a normal jacket would work for you because it will end nicely where the other part would start, the bottom part would start. This one is a more urban look. And because we're late summer going into autumn, I paired it with these beautiful fabric ankle boots from Zara. They do it every year, and every year I was thinking of getting them, but I was a bit, they're fabric. If it's raining, because it's raining a lot within the UK. Yes. So I was a bit reticent a couple of years back, but this year I decided to take the plunge and get them. And to be honest, I don't regret it because the shape of it, the heel is a chunky heel, which is great for everyday wear. It's not very tall. I think it's 6.5. Now, because it's this textile fabric, it means it hugs your foot and it's very elegant. Yes, but it's for day wear. What makes it for day wear? It's this chunky heel. If you would have had a stiletto-like, very narrow heel, then that's a bit more of a day-night type of heel. And it doesn't offer you a lot of balance either because of the sharpness of the heel. But this one, it's for everyday wear because of one, the height, two, the chunkiness of it. Another advantage of this type of boot is you have the stiletto elongated triangular vamp, which essentially elongates your leg, makes you more elegant. I don't particularly like this chunky style boots because I think, especially for women like me that have a longer foot, I'm a size 7, it's not very flattering for me because I already have a big foot. I don't want to make it even bigger with a chunky shoe. So I need to pick my shoes very carefully so that they hug and complement my foot. 2, they don't make the foot bigger than it is. 3, ideally, they create the feeling that the foot is actually smaller than it is, but not too small. So yeah, these shoes are great. And the fabric as well, they're fabric, but you can try and wear it in the sunny days when it's not raining. And if it's raining, so what? There are all sorts of sprays that you can put, which are water repellent, and also they're black. So if it rains, you might be soggy inside the shoe, but then from the outside, no one can see because it's black. But it depends. It's a very flexible type of shoe. You can wear it with anything, and it's very flattering as well. So I paired it with these beautiful ankle boots as we're approaching the autumn cold season. Yes. The jacket, and then the Prada bag because I thought I'm going to the office today, so I need my laptop and all sorts of stuff, so I'm just going to take that bag. Another way to wear this dress is with a leather jacket, which in itself is another wardrobe staple. I think the leather jacket should be in every lady's wardrobe because it gives you that rock and roll feel, confident feel. It's so fun to wear it. I love a leather jacket. And especially for the transitional time, going into autumn, seasons like autumn and spring, where it's chilly, yeah, but not very cold. The leather jacket is a key item, I think. Paired it with this leather jacket from All Saints, which is a size UK 6. I have to say, leather jackets from All Saints are very nicely done, depending on the type you go for. I went for the classic type of jacket, which is a cropped one. It has this edgy belt to it, which is great. I feel like a biker when I'm wearing this. It's so cool. And then I opted for gold accents, so for gold ironmongery for it, because I'm a gold lady. I like all my details to be gold, but they also have a black matte ironmongery that goes with it, or silver. They have all sorts, but for me, I think black with gold gives it this urban, edgy, and yet elegant look to it. So I paired it with this, and then with the same Zara ankle boots. Those boots, they complement your ankle. A lot of ankle boots, they are quite large at the ankle, which is not very good because I like to show my ankle, but these ones, they are. So I think it's a good purchase, and they're not that expensive either. I paired it with that, and then I forgot what I paired it with in the cutout, but if you choose a smaller crossbody bag, then that's a city look. I'm going to do some shopping, meet some friends and all that jazz. It's more informal. But if you pair it with an office bag, a big bag, then that's a bit more of a formal look, and yet very fresh, urban, young look. It's beautiful. So you always need to think about where are you going, how's the weather like, who are you meeting, and all of that. And that dictates how much are you carrying with you. For example, I have days when I'm going to the office, but I don't carry my laptop with. So I prefer a crossbody bag. But I have days where I go to the office, I need to take my laptop. Depending on your laptop size, you might go for a office bag, or you might go for a hand luggage if you have a BIM laptop, which I do. So it depends. You need to be creative. This is urban street look, edgy. I think a leather jacket is a must-have because you can wear it with all sorts of things, and it elevates you, and it brings that element of freshness, edginess, a bit of aggressiveness in a good way, and it gives you confidence as well. Right. Next outfit is with this beautiful purple blazer. It has a slight sheen to it, slightly shiny, and it's also fitted. So it hugs your body very, very nicely. Rice blazers, they're quite expensive, but they're very well done. Teamed the dress up with this blazer for a more formal night look, because say we're transitioning into autumn, so it would be colder during the night. So you can't wear the dress by itself anymore. You need something to cover yourself with and keep you warm. So this is a good choice, having a bit more of an elegant nighttime blazer. And then paired it with the same snake print sandals with the cheeky cut at the front, so you can reveal your marvelous, beautiful pedicure. That I remember, I paired it with this beautiful Michael Kors wallet. It's so nicely done. It's both a wallet and a pochette. So this is how you do it for a night look during this transitional time where at night it's a bit breezy. So it works well with and without a blazer. Let's go to the next one. For the next pairing, I took this beautiful coat from Reese. This is an autumnal look, so we're going straight into autumn. This coat is quite a nice one. I think it's a middle between coat and a trench, because it's quite lighted, so it's beautiful. It's great for transitional times like these, where it's cold but not too cold, and it's lightweight as well, and it's a beautiful camel color. This is an old Reese one. It's a long coat, and it pairs very nicely with the dress during autumn. And the way I did it is I did an office look. So you can have this coat with a cardigan underneath, like the one I'm wearing now, with the cashmere cardigan and the dress, and then an office bag like the Prada one I have, and then the ankle boots from Zara. And that gives you an autumnal office look without too much work, to be honest. Just classic pieces, classic colors. You put them together and there you go. You have the final look. And also don't forget about the accessories. Accessories are very important. Don't forget about the scarf. Play around, because this transitional time is a great time to play around with scarves as another piece of accessory that is very elegant and chic and timeless. Nothing else screams more chicness than a beautiful, lovely silk scarf. The one I'm wearing is an old Zara one, which is two-faced, one face is black and the other one is leopard, which is great because leopard is a luxe print in itself, and it's quite cheeky because it's just a sneak peek of leopard if you wear it on the other side, which is great because it gets windy out there as it is autumn, and this dress is quite open, as you can see. So a scarf is a very nice way of elevating your look without too much effort and giving you class and elegance and an extra femininity to it. And when you don't want to wear it, you can always hang it from the bag, and there you go. Chicness still goes. Even if it's not on you, the scarf, it still continues. Let's go into the next one. Last but not least, my favorite pairing of them all, which is with this beautiful cashmere cardigan from Marks and Spencer. I bought it in a size 12. I think cashmere, you can get it from all sorts of places, but I think it's best done by Marks and Spencer. With other brands, you can get it too thick or too sheer in terms of the amount of cashmere that you can get in that garment. But with Marks and Spencer, they do it just right. It's quite a nice, thick and yet light type of cashmere in terms of thickness of the material, and the fit is very nice. It's a classic fit. I get all of my cashmere from Marks and Spencer, to be honest, because I tried from other brands, but I think they're too pricey for what they actually give. I had a lot of fun with this outfit. In the first cutout, I went to town with it and paired it with this beautiful faux pearl set from Zara that I got. This pairing gives me Chanel vibes. It's very feminine, it's very classy, it's very chic. So the black dress paired with this beautiful cashmere cardigan, and then these pearls that elevate the look, elevate your face as well, because it brings a little bit of white, pearly white, because it's not a cold white, it's a warm pearly white that you bring into the play. So there's black, there's the white from the pearls, there is the texture of the material, which is cashmere, a beautiful material. It gives you a lot of elegance. The bun, can never go wrong with the bun, especially for this type of pairing. The red nails, which adds a bit of color. It's sexy, elegant. I don't think you need to talk about it too much because you can see it from the cutouts. It gives a lot of Chanel vibes, but brought into the present time. So it's a fresh contemporary take on the Chanel way. It's an example of how you can recreate these classic looks across the ages without making it feel too dated. You can see from the cutout, it's still fresh because of the accents that I put onto it. So you have different types of classic. I decided to go for a classic bold statement look. That's why I went downtown with it and I just put the entire set on, but then I kept it simple so it doesn't feel like it's too much going on. And then my office bag. This look I can opt for when going to a meeting with my team. I also paired the outfit with these beautiful stiletto suede-like shoes from Mango. These are a very nice dupe for the Christian Louboutin stiletto. Why? Because of the vamp in the front. The cut here, it's deeper. You can see a little bit more of the foot. And the more you can see of the toes, the more elegant the shoe is. When I look for stiletto, I look for this cut to be deeper. The deeper the cut, the more elegant. The height of the heel is not very high. It's a day height type of height. It's not a night height. What gives it a Christian Louboutin feel is also the cut here. It's a very flattening cut in here. You don't have a lot of material, so it shows more of your foot. So this asymmetric look is actually very complimenting. And also the color, it's very nice. It's very transitional, autumnal, the color and the texture of it. So the next pairing is a toned down look. So if the first pairing was classic, but bold classic, statement classic, with all of those pearls going on, in the next outfit, I kept the cardigan because it's such a beautiful cardigan. But what I did is I took some of the pearls out from the set and then I replaced the stilettos with the flats from Vivaia for a more relaxed look and yet elegant. I opted for this beautiful belt to just cinch in, keep this hourglass shape. It puts you nicely in proportion and it elongates your leg. This belt is a beautiful narrow leather belt from Reiss, this year's collection. They do it in two tones. They do it in black and in this neutral. I don't have it here, but you'll see it in my next video, which talks about what's new in my wardrobe and transitional wearing. It's a very good alternative for the Loewe one. It's leather, it's very narrow, got it in size extra small. And this is great, it cinches you in, it gives you that hourglass shape. The ballet flats, the Russell & Bromley flat bag, and that is it. This is a more casual, relaxed, and yet elegant. It's a more tacit, elegant look rather than bold in your face, yeah, so it takes it down a notch. Okay, so that was it for today. I really hope you enjoyed this video on how to pair the famous SKIMS dress with different other garments and accessories to make it more formal, more informal, more sporty, classic, Chanel-like and all that. I had much fun doing it, especially a Chanel-like outfit. It's beautiful, and I think these pearls and the red nails and the gold jewelry and all of that and the belt, it's just no comment. It's that je ne sais quoi chic French look, which is beautiful. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any preferences on what you would like me to do let me know in the comments section. I'm also on Instagram and TikTok. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. And I'm going to hopefully see you in my next video, which I am planning on doing them on what's new in my wardrobe, because there are quite a few nice items from Zara that I spotted, Mango as well, and other brands, yeah. So I'm going to have one on that one and another one on transitional wearing. It's going to be a bit of a mix. The new items in my wardrobe is going to touch upon transitional wearing, but I like to do another separate one on just transitional wearing and ways of doing it. If you have any other ideas, again, let me know in the comments box. That was it. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.